This is episode 1897 of the Daily Meditation Podcast. I'm Mary Meckley, and I welcome you to our series all about mental clarity. Throughout this week's series, you've discovered meditation tips and techniques to help you gain more focus and clarity. You've also discovered how being authentic is essential. In fact, it's the key to realizing mental clarity. When you are authentically connected to your true inner values, you will discover that you gain clarity. It's a lot of work trying to mask how you feel and who you are. It's much easier to tap into your true essence and to live by it. This will provide clarity. And one of the biggest obstacles to clarity is distractions. Distractions that often are caused by an underlying sense of anxiety. So whatever you can do to structure the way you start your day and the way you end your day can have a huge impact on how much clarity you experience throughout the day. It is the daily actions you take that create a boundary around what you allow into your life. And when you're not able to completely block something out of your life, at least you are able to manage the stress or the fear or the anger or whatever you might be experiencing. Meditation is one of the best ways to help you start and end your day. As you sit down to meditate, you could bring to mind what you are planning for the day, what things you'll be experiencing. And when you think about things that might be difficult, maybe you have a very challenging presentation you have to do at work, or you have a difficult conversation you need to have with someone, or maybe you're going to be experiencing some pain because of some physical ailment you might be experiencing. Whatever it might be, if you start your day and think about how you could better manage potentially stressful situations, then when you experience them, you'll have an easier time staying focused. When you do this, you join the ranks of many meditators who do this on a regular basis, including the Dalai Lama, who is reported to anticipate stresses he will experience throughout his day and prepare himself for the stress. The time to prepare for any kind of emergency, and stress and anxiety could be considered emergencies. The best time to prepare is before it even happens. If you are trying to coast through life, you may find that you're constantly distracted. In fact, you may even begin to feel as though you're living your life on other people's schedules because you're not focused on what's important to you in your life. So you can become so distracted by other people around you. and events as well. You can feel really overcome by events that are happening in the news or the latest gossip going around your circle of friends. Whatever it might be, you'll find that you have a tendency to latch on to whatever is in front of you instead of staying focused on what you intend to happen in your life. So, as you go throughout your day today, think about what kinds of stresses you anticipate and come up with a plan, maybe using a meditation technique to help you manage this stress. You might repeat an affirmation. The affirmation for this week's series, customized especially to help you keep focused, is I lift up my thoughts. I lift up my thoughts. When you do focus on lifting up your thoughts, you'll find that you're not pulled down by events happening around you and different stresses coming your way. And you might try the breathing technique for this week, which is to inhale sharply through your nose. And as you do so, tense and squeeze your body. Tense your body, really squeezing your muscles, feeling the tension there. And then exhale forcibly through your mouth. And as you do so, release the tension and feel the relaxation. Sometimes it can be difficult to feel relaxation. And so when you allow yourself to do this on a regular basis, you'll be able to tap into your inner stillness much better. A technique you could do to help you focus is a mudra. Mudras can be done discreetly, so no one knows you're even doing them at all, and you can do them whether you are meditating or not. So the mudra for this week is a simple mudra to do. It's one of my favorite mudras. It's called the Garuda Mudra, and you place your hands in a position that resembles a bird in flight. So I'll guide you now to do this mudra. There are a lot of nerve endings on your fingers and your hands. And so when you maneuver and place your hands in a certain position, you activate a corresponding region of your brain. So you might want to try this mudra, which helps you gain perspective. This is essential for clarity. To do this mudra, place your palms facing your chest. Hold your hands right up at chest level and extend your fingers outward and your thumbs outward. And then place your left hand in front of your right hand and intertwine your thumbs together. So it looks like your hands are outstretched wings of a bird in flight. You could visualize yourself as a bird soaring above yourself, looking at your life and looking at everything around you. This helps to give you perspective. I have returned from my vacation in Greece, and I noticed, as you probably notice as well when you are in an airplane, that When you look down and you see all the houses and buildings and the whole landscape below you, when you're up in a plane peering down, you realize that there's so much life happening around you. And it can help you to feel more balanced, as though your problems are not so all-encompassing, that other people around you also are living life just like you are. We each have our unique trials. We each have our unique joys. And we all experience the same human emotions at different times in our lives. So if you could visualize yourself as you do this mudra and as you meditate today, soaring above your life, putting into perspective whatever may be going on in your life to help you gain clarity. If you'd like the full guided half-hour meditations that go along with this week's theme of mental clarity, you can find those, as always, on the Sip and Om meditation app. There you can also receive free access to over 1,800 guided meditations, as well as a journal and a slow down guide with this week's mudra right there on it, so you can see how to do the mudra if you'd like to see something visual. And there is a journal and a slow down guide that goes along with each week's theme. So this is where you can find a little more in-depth meditations. And as always, you are so worth slowing down for.